Alright, dude, you ready?
Dude, fucking born ready.
Do you like driving?
I fucking love driving.
What is it about driving specifically that you like?
Freedom.
Yeah?
That's it. Just knowing that I can go wherever I want and know that it's totally of my own volition.
Do you have like a distinctive memory of the first time where you were like, oh, this is great? It doesn't have to be your first time necessarily, but like a time when you were driving and you're like, oh, this is like super liberating.
I think maybe the best one was when I first started driving, getting to pick up one of my friends. It was Sam, actually, and he was like, where are we going? And I realized, I was like, I don't know. And so we just decided to drive in one direction and see what we found.
What'd you guys find?
You know what it was? We were trying to drive to an abandoned hospital. We couldn't find it, so we just kept driving, and we came across something else abandoned, which I completely... Oh, no, we went to a park in San Jose, I think, and then we set steel wool on fire and flung it around.
Nice.
And it just felt good, because I knew if we set something on fire, we could escape really quickly. That was a cool feeling.
Like, what do you think of when you think of road trips?
I think of way too much heat. I think of a lot of friends in a car. I think of a lot of different types of music, and I think a lot about really just new gas stations.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, I think there's something kind of freeing, honestly, about like new gas stations. As weird as that sounds, like
No,
they're such like they are little landmarks.
Exactly. I just like seeing the different types of people in different types of gas stations.
Yeah. Do you have any like distinctive memories of like places you've driven or road trips you've been on? It can be like with you driving or not driving.
There was one good road trip with my dad up to Washington, which I always remember fondly. And then for me personally driving, there's something about the drive from San Francisco to Los Angeles that I actually really appreciate. I've done it. I probably did it close to about a dozen times in 2016 alone.
What is the longest road trip you've been on?
Longest road trip was probably San Francisco to Washington, because that was done pretty much in one whole drive.
Yeah, I've made that trip too.
Yeah, and I loved it to death, and I really want to do it again. Just not with my dad. As fun as it was, I would just much rather do it with friends or solo.
Why do you think road trips are so glorified?
Honestly, probably again just the freedom, because you don't get that too many other times in the grand scheme of things. Like if you're in a city with friends, yeah, you have freedom, but it's still within a finite area, or so it seems, and a road trip is pretty much the only means of free-ish transportation that kind of allows you to pretty much go anywhere. Like with planes and trains and boats to a certain extent,
Yeah.
you can only select certain destinations, whereas, you know, and it's a direct flight or a direct route. And then with cars, you can pretty much drive wherever you want. And I feel like that just makes it seem much more open to people. And that's probably why it's glorified, but I truthfully do not know.
Do you have any final thoughts about the trip to Palm Desert?
It was good. I hate Palm Springs, but the trip was fun, and it was just still one of those moments where it was more about, well, I mean, because the destination was tight, but it was more about the journey as well, just knowing that, like, we could pretty much stop wherever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah.
And figure it out from there as we went.
Why do you hate Palm Springs?
The heat, the people, pretty much everything.
I don't think we spoke to anyone in Palm Springs.
But they have a way about them that's very undignified.
How did you feel when we got stuck on the mountain?
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. That was fun as fuck. I was really hoping that we'd have to, like, pee in cups. I mean, I guess we didn't have to be stuck to pee in cups, but, like,
Yeah.
that's usually my end goal, is if I can pee in a jug or a cup or something, that's usually a good trip.
I don't even think we had any cups.
We would have found a way. I would have found a way.